So let's take a look at some of the the benchmark, because it looks like a new benchmark for political accountability has been set in the Southeast. Forum of Southeast Academic Doctors, FOSAD, releasing that definitive 2025 performance poll recently. This is what it looks like. First position, Dr. Alex Otti of Abia State got 55.5%, praised for visible reforms, over 200 health centers renovated, geometric power project, and key road dualisations. He'll receive the Best Performing Governor Award this month. In second place is Barrister Peter Mbah of Enugu, 35.2%. That's 292 votes, noted for bold developmental push and solving Enugu's perennial water crisis. In third place is Professor Charles Soludo of Anambra State, 7.8%, acknowledged for urban renewal and education reforms. Fourth place, Senator Hope Uzodinma, 0.8% of the vote. And the fifth place is Right Honorable Francis Nwifuru of Ebonyi State, 0.6%, just 5 votes, reflecting concerns over current development pace. FOSAD 2025 poll assessed the governors across 10 key areas, from security, governance and transparency to infrastructure, job creation, and agriculture. It also focused on education, healthcare, youth and women inclusion, regional integration, and climate sustainability, offering a well-rounded view of each governor's impact. The goal, to reward both immediate result and long-term planning through a balanced, evidence-based scorecard. Whoa. I'm now being joined by Dr. Uzor Ngoladi, Secretary General, Forum of Southeast Academic Doctors. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, and Happy New Year.
And you know, you're looking real nice. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you very much.
There are days, you look like a very young man, but there are days when you see that academic doctors, you have plenty of gray hair. Okay?
Yeah, because we do a lot of reading and thinking.
Exactly. Well, it's good to see you. Now, what you and your group have done here, some would wonder why, what gave you the impetus to even begin to think in this direction?
Okay, thank you very much. You know, the Forum of Southeast Academic Doctors, we are very much interested in good governance. In fact, if we look at our mission is to promote the interest of the Southeast, to defend the Southeast, to speak up for the Southeast. We are non-partisan, we are non-religious, we are just a civil society organization, which comprises of all the academic doctors from the 5 states of the Southeast. So whatever we are doing is in the best interest of the Southeast. And we also synergize with the Southeast Governors Forum. We synergize with them. So this year that ended, 2025, we just thought about it. Is it not better we just conduct a poll on Google Documents? You know, you just go online. It's a very simple pool. It's the kind of, in research, we call it a survey design kind of research. You know, we know that we are over 5,000 scattered all over the globe, both in the diaspora, in the Southeast, and in other states of Nigeria. You know, so we ask people to vote. And you know, when it comes to that survey design of research, I mean, 200, the number 200 or 300 is significant enough. You can use it to write your academic research.
Okay.
You know, so at the end of the day, it was about 853 that responded. Then Google only collated 830. They used it because we stopped the poll on the 31st of December.
Okay.
You know, so from the pool, you saw the result, you read it out. So it's very transparent, it's free and fair. And our intention is to inspire Southeast governors. You know, it's not to spite anyone. It's just to say, look, this person has done well in so and so.
So it's not a question of this person invested in our work or didn't invest in our work.
No.
It's about what the person's doing for the state,
for the people,
the residents of the people.
Yes.
The residents of the state, rather. Now, but there are those who will be concerned that FOSAD is doing this to draw attention to itself, in the sense that we want the governor to give us or to do some things for us.
No. We're not interested in that. We've been putting out press releases concerning the issues that are happening in the Southeast. You know, anything that concerns, even this December, we put out a statement concerning the hike in airfare and the road transportation. You know, So we do that from time to time, sometimes 2 or 3 times in a month. But we've not been able to meet any of the governors. So we are not even in, PhD holders. They are very,
you're very busy doing your research.
Yes, they are too elitist. They won't go to your office to wait for you and say they want to see you. Or we've been having our conferences. Our last conference was in Enugu. We didn't see the governor. We just did our conference and everybody just gathered. We presented papers which we are using for our FOSAD International Journal. The one we had in 2024, the same thing. So majority of them are not interested. Majority of us are employed now. They are what they are doing with their life.
When you talk of academic doctors or prowess in the academics, for instance, we have the Ajanwachukus of renown, but in terms of governance, if you go throughout the Southeast states, you hear people still mention roads built by Sam Mbakwe.
Sure.
And one begins to wonder, how is it that we're no longer hearing of other governors that have come in after Sam Mbakwe, just a few years after they leave office? Do you think this surveys that you've decided that you want to do annually now will make any difference? Yes. Would any governor be able to match up a Sam Mbakwe?
Sure. We want to motivate the Southeast governors. We know they are human beings. And when you come into that position, there will be a lot of people, sycophants, and people who want to, your cronies, most times it's these cronies that block you from the realities on the ground and from performance. So with this now, because the press release we put out concerning this, we tagged all the governors. We tagged them on Twitter. Everybody, you see your performance. So with this now, all of them will kind of step up their game, step up government policies that will impact the lives of the people directly. That's just what we want. We want good governance. We cannot continue blaming the government at the center. When we have Southeast geopolitical zone, of which Anambra State alone has the highest number of billionaires in Nigeria. Maybe one day we'll also conduct that poll. We have a lot of prominent citizens from the Southeast. Why don't we even have a port? There should be a port because Igbos are importers. Majority of them are importers that you see in Lagos today. So we don't even have a port. There's a lot of things that is missing in the Southeast. So we believe that with this, it's a kind of creating awareness.
Yeah.
Let the governors know that you now have watchdogs. And with the help of social media, you can't hide good governance. People will will put out your works as it is.
Is FOSAD also looking to collaborate with academia in other regions of the country?
Oh, sure.
How's that working out?
Yes, it's working out well. We have told them also. In fact, I had a meeting with somebody that comes from the Northeast the other day, and he was, wow, that this is I said, we can start it. Put yourself together. We should not only, our academic research should not only stop in the classrooms. Because you know that over 80% of us are lecturers. They are in academia. But you have other people, captains of industry, people who are working. You mentioned Sam Mbakwe. Sam Mbakwe is a PhD holder. Anambra Governor is a PhD holder. So we believe that we are the elites. We should be the voice of our various geopolitical zones. We cannot shy away from governance. Even those of us who want to contest elections, Alex Otti is a PhD. I hope you know. Academic PhD.
So he's one of your colleagues.
Yes. And when you look at it, there are so many. The governor of Borno State is a PhD holder. He's a professor. The former governor of Cross River State is also a PhD holder. So we are telling ourselves that we cannot just end up in the classroom. We should be interested in governance. Though FOSAD is non-partisan. If you want to contest the election, you have our blessing, you have our support. You should know your local government chairman. You should know the councillor. And you should always call them to order. We don't just continue criticizing government at the center. Igbos are being marginalized. The Southeast is being marginalized. Meanwhile, you don't know the councillor of where you come from. You don't know. Some of them, if you ask them, the person representing them in the House of Representatives, they don't know. So you should know these things. You should liaise with them. You should let them know that, look, there's a watchdog. We are watching you. And when you do well, we commend you. And when you don't do well, we call your attention. See, look at this place. Look at insecurity. Look at the bad roads. Look at the schools, primary and secondary schools. In the Nigeria of today, where we have social media, there should be no dilapidated primary or secondary school. Because we'll just snap it and put it up on social media and everybody will see.
All right, thank you. Dr. Uzor Ngoladi is the Secretary General of the Forum of Southeast Academic Doctors, FOSAD. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much
for having me.
Wish you
and your forum well in your endeavors.